What is a fair price for Apple stock? That's the question at hand. Whatever they want for it, that's the fair price. And why is that? Because Apple's going to change your life. You are going to, trust me, you are going to enter a point in your life and you're going to say, I can't live without my Apple Watch and my Apple phone. You will say that. I will guarantee you that. And in fact, Tim Cook told me that 6 years ago. Here it is. You listen to him.
On the healthcare in particular and sort of your well-being, this is an area that I believe if you zoom out into the future and you look back and you ask the question, what was Apple's greatest contribution to mankind? It will be about health.
What Tim is telling you is this is where Apple is spending its money. This is where it's spending its talent and going to make its place. They are literally, to the baby boomers immediately, of which there are 69 million of us, they are going to say, I can't live without my Apple system, my Apple ecosystem, because it is going to give me, as it has already, an alertness of what's happening in my body. My Apple Watch told me that I had AFib. I went to the doctor. They told me, again, as a result of my Apple Watch, that I had an inflamed aorta, that I needed to watch that and possibly have open heart surgery. I would not have known that if it hadn't been for my watch. This is where it's going. In the near future, they are going to do glucose monitoring, and for diabetics, that means they won't have to prick their finger anymore, and they will say, I can't live without my Apple ecosystem. This is where this is going. So what is the price? What is Apple worth? Whatever they want for it. That's my conclusion. I believe that you must own at least 5% of whatever your portfolio is should be in Apple stock, and maybe beyond that. It will take a while, but the first of us, 69 million of us baby boomers, are going to wake up one day and say, I can't live without it, because we are facing medical issues. As the body ages, it needs to be monitored. As the body is monitored, it needs to be compared with every other body that we have learned from, so that if you get ill and your doctor and learns something from it, that data is made available. Apple accesses it, then compares it to your data and says, based on what's happening in your body right now that we're reading by virtue of your phone, we suggest you do this. And one of those is to go to a doctor who is a part of the Apple system. Now, if you have young children that have some issues, wouldn't you want something on their body that is monitoring their health and feeding your phone so you can help them make better decisions? I believe we are approaching the day when we can't live without the Apple phone and the Apple Watch and the Apple wearables. Then through artificial intelligence and my AI agent, I did an analysis of Apple's financial health yesterday, today, and in the future. I came up with financial data and technical data that gave me the price of what Apple stock will be at the January of 2026, 27, and 28. And you'll find that on my tell sheet right here, and you'll see that in 2026 it will end at a price of about 230, 260 at 2027, and 290, almost 300 at 2028. What will change this? If they come out with these advanced systems geared towards you and I's health. If they just come out with the glucose monitor for the diabetics, every diabetic in the world will say, I have to have an Apple Watch, I have to have an Apple phone. This will become the first item in your life. Trust me, I'm a baby boomer. I know that I can't live without. Because if I don't have it, I just might not live. So if you want this kind of analysis, not only for Apple, but the 60 stocks that I follow, go to the website, sign up for the 14-day free trial of our gold platform, come to this Kerry's tell sheet and look for what you see there, financial health. That is this document, this 10-page document on Apple. Next to it, you're going to see a briefing. That is going to then be on the next side of that. That is going to be a deep dive. That is a 15 to 20 minute podcast that explains everything that is in this report. And then the briefing is a written summary of what's in this report. This is how you can make better investment decisions. I'm here to help you. Go to the website, follow the link in the description, and get your 14-day free trial at $19.95. What I can share with you, that price is going to double in the very near future as I build the AI system and the AI agent that is going to give you an insight just like what I'm sharing with you on Apple, on any stock that you want me to analyze and give you a financial health report, a briefing, and a deep dive. That's where Best of Us Investors is going. That's where my tribe is going. We are leveling the playing field with Wall Street to give you the advantage.